Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the lecture. So once we have finished with the bottom main 20 dia bar, next we'll go with the bottom main, that is a 16 diameter bar, right? So if you see the drawing clearly, so we had two different diameters. In the bottom itself, we had a 20 of 2 and 16 of 2. So you tell me one thing, whether anything will change here. Nothing is going to change. Everything remains the same. The method, whatever you applied for the 20, the same has to apply for the 16. No changes. Only the change is this development length was 57 times the diameter of the bar. So there, while calculating, we used to take 57 into 20, but here it will take 57 into 16. So since we are doing it on the Excel will directly take the value. You don't have to do anything. Okay. So quickly, I'll explain you that. So again, I've made a similar shape to that. You have to do it. I mean, I'll teach you in future. Next is I've written bottom main dia 16 die. You do it manually for now. Okay. Number of member, it is 1. Here also it is 1. Now I've written 16 diameter. So I've written 16. How many bars are there? So it's a 16 of 2. So I've written 16 of 2 here. Okay. Great. Now this length and this length remains the same. So what I've done, I kept my cursor here and I've interlinked this value with this. Okay. What I've done is this value I've interlinked. So if you see this, C17 is this one. I've interlinked. So if I change this value also will change. So that is clear. Second, even this length, that is the column portion is 500 and 500. 40 mm cover from here, 40 mm from cover here will be 460. So this is 460 in the 20 die. Here also it will be 460. Also I've interlinked this. And this also 460. Where the changes will come? The changes will come in this L shape. The changes will come in L shape because this L shape completely is 57 times the diameter of the bar. So here what will happen? 57 into 16 it will take. You do it manually. If you're not able to, 57 into 16 I'll do. I'm doing it manually. 57 into 16 is 57 into 16. It is 912. So 912 minus 460. I should get 452. So practically I got on the Excel sheet 452 and 452. Whereas here it was like 57 into 20 we used to do and minus this one. So that is why only the change what will happen is in the this one. This is 57D. Only this change will happen. This remains the same in bottom 16 die and 20 die. That's it. Once you do this, automatically my Excel is smart enough to do the calculation. So here again, now coming to the total cutting length. So cutting length total will be 472 plus 460 plus 10,150 plus 460 plus 452. Got it? Now, one question. Should I add a lap length here? No, not required. Why? Because 11.974. This total cutting length is 11,974. So this is less than 12 meters. So one 12 meter bar is sufficient for me. And of course, in that around 26 mm will be left out. So that complete 12 meter bar is sufficient for me to make a shape something like this. I don't have to do any lap length. So I did not add any lap length. Whereas here it was coming 12 something, which was going 12,430. 430 mm was extra. So we wanted to add a lap length. So I added one lap length here. So here it's not required. Finish. Now this is in mm. I'll convert this in meter. So this divided by 1000 will give me 11.974. Now coming to the total cutting length, 11.974 into number of member is 2 bar. I mean number of bar is 2. Number of member is 1. So my total cutting length, okay, my total cutting length will be 23.948. So this is total cutting length. I'm referring a 16 diameter bar. So under the 16 diameter bar, I'll write 23.948 multiply by weight of a 16 is 1.58, which will give me 33.8. Yeah, 33.838. Okay, great, fine. So I've got the bottom 20 dia and 16 dia. Now we'll go to the top. Now I'll go to the top bar. That is this particular bar. This bar I want to find. Again, same procedure. Nothing will change. Now you know, right? Again, I'll not go to that level. See, again, same thing. This will be my development length up to here. Then here also same thing. From here to here, it will be my development length, which is 57 times the diameter. And in between, this is my straight bar. From here, my straight bar will come. Okay. Again, what is written in the drawing? It is 25 diameter 2 bar. This is completely 25 diameter 2 bar. So whatever you have done in the bottom, same thing you have to repeat again here. So here, I'll delete this. Yeah. So see here. So I've written top main bar and it is a 25 diameter bar. So in the drawing, it is mentioned how much? 25 of 2. So I've written here top main bar. Top main bar. Number of member is 1. Diameter of a bar is 25. Number of bar is 2. And this length and this length remains the same. So again, what you can do, I have interlinked this with this one. Okay. Otherwise, you can still do that. Else, it is same. Okay. You're getting, no? Again, I won't explain this. You know how it has to be done. Okay. How you are going to do this length? This length I want to find now. From this column inner to this column inner. So for that, these people have given us this unit center to center distance. So these people have given us 5525 and 5125. We'll add both things. And from this, we are going to deduct half column from here, which is 250. We'll deduct half column from here, 250. And we'll deduct 500 mm. That is a full column from here. So by doing that, we'll get from here to here. This distance we'll get. Same thing, we have already done it. If you want, you can see 5525. Sorry, I did one mistake while explaining. You don't have to deduct the center one, okay, because it is a full bar. No, sorry for that. So this will be a full bar. You don't have to deduct the center portion only. 5525 plus 5125 minus 250 from this side and minus 250 from this side. This you don't have to do because your bar is going straight. Okay, fine. Sorry for that. Yeah. So same thing I've done here. 5525 plus 5125 minus 250 from here minus 250 from here. I'm going to get clear span, that is column inner to column inner. Finish. Done. So that is 10,150. Again, this remains same. Again, same thing. 500 minus 40 from here. 500 minus 40 from here. So it is 460. Sorry, it is here. 460 and 460. Agree with me? What about this length? This length is very simple. Complete. It is a completely development length. I'll show in this way. This is completely development length from here to here. So bar is like this. No, it is like this. Yeah. So this is completely development length. This length already I know. This length already I got. How much? 460. And this overall is 57 into D. From this 57 into D, if I deduct this 460, I'm going to get this vertical. So the same thing I've done here. So how did I get 960? So I've done 57 into 25. 57 into 25 minus 460. If I do, I'll get 965 and 965. You do it manually. Later, you can input the values in the Excel sheet. Right? Finish. Your answer is ready. Again, number is 1. Dia of the bar is 25. We require 25 such diameter of the bar, 2 bar of 25. Now coming to the cutting length. So what is the cutting length? So cutting length will be 460 plus 10,150 plus 460 plus 965 plus 965. Okay. Yeah. So this answer comes out to be 13 meter. That is 13,000. Again, this 13,000 is greater than how much? 12 meter. That means we need to add one lap length. So what I'll do, I'll close the bracket, or I'll say plus, open the bracket. One lap length is how much? It should be equal to minimum development length. So my development length is 57 into diameter of the bar, which is 25. Close the bracket. So this will be a total cutting length. Okay. Got it? Yeah, that's it. So I'll delete this, not required. And now this is my total cutting length. Now to put this in meter, what I'll do, I'll select this and I'll divide it by 1000. So 14.425 is my cutting length of one bar. So total cutting length will be 14.425 multiplied by 2 into number of member will give me 28.85. So it's a 25 diameter bar. I need to put this in 25 diameter column. And then this will be 28.85 multiplied by 3.85 will give me 111.073 kg of steel. Done. So bottom bar I did, top bar also I did. Now what is left out? Top left extra, top right extra, and middle continuous. First I'll do what I'll do. First I'll do top left extra. So this is my top left extra. Okay. You know how to prepare this shape and all. Okay. You don't do it. You do it manually. Later we'll do Excel. Yeah. Now I'll find this particular length. Which length? This length. So it will go up to here. Okay. Up to here. And from there, the development length I'll take like this. Okay. Here also development length you'll give. This bar won't directly hang there. You have to give a L shape. This is your development length, which will go like this. And it will get a L. Can you find the cutting length of this? Obviously, it's very simple. See, now from the inner face of the column to this distance, they already mentioned that it is 1670. So this is already 1670. Very simple. If this is 1670, can you not find this length? This red color, 500 minus 40 will give you this length. And this L you can find. Total development length minus 460 will give you this length. And if you add 1670 plus this 460 plus this one, you'll get the total cutting length of this. Okay. Now how to read this drawing? They are mentioned here. These people have mentioned 25 diameter 2 plus 20 of 2. It means that 25 diameter 2 is already your provided. Your main bar, whatever you had provided, this was your main bar. This was your main bar which you had provided. So this was already a 25 diameter 2 bar which is already provided. Now the one which is not provided, that was a 20 diameter 2 bar. So this will be the one which you are providing now. No, this is 20 diameter 2 bar. So that means you need to write 20 diameter 2 bar. Getting my point? You have to write 20 diameter 2 bars. So we'll go back to the Excel. I'll write here top left extra at A junction I've written. Why I've written A junction? Because this is junction A. Okay, it is here, no? So top left extra on the A junction. So that is the reason I've written top left extra at A junction. It's a 20 diameter bar. So number of member is only one. Dia of the bar is 20. Spacing we don't have. Number of bar, it's given 2 bar. You're supposed to provide 20 diameter 2 bar. So I've written 20 of 2. Okay, I've written 20 of 2. Where is that? Yeah, 2 I've written. And this length by default 1670, which you can take directly from the Excel, I mean from the drawing 1670. So I've written 1670. Okay, this portion, black portion. And this entire thing is my development length. But I want to find this length. So this length will be the total length of your column, which is 500 minus 40 cover. I've done minus 40. And then this will be overall development length, that is 57 times into diameter of the bar minus 460. If I do, you'll get 680. Finish. Now total cutting length, how much you'll get? Very simple. 1670 plus 460 plus 680 will give me how much? 2810. And 2810 is very less than 12 meters. So there is no lapping and all in the top left extra. That's it. So 2810, you divide it by 100,000, you get it in meter, which is 2.81 meter. And the total cutting length will be 2.81 multiply by 2 and multiply by 1 will give me 5.62 meter. It's the total cutting length of my top left extra of 20 dia of 2 number. Okay, finish. So once you get, it's a 20 diameter bar, I got total cutting length. So weight will be how much? 5.62. It's a 20 diameter. So I'll take, okay, I missed it. No, I put it in the wrong column. So this should come in 20 dia. It's 20 now. Confirm. No, let me check. Yeah, it's 20 dia. Okay, so then it should come in 20. So my 20 is this one. Yeah, this you have to make sure you're putting it in the right column. Okay, else there will be slight variation in your final answer. Finish. So 13.881 kg of a steel is required. Finish. My top left extra is done. Now I'll go with top right extra. This straight bar I'll come later, because since we are going and now you understood the top left extra portion. This was my top left extra. Now I'll go with the top right extra. So this is my top right extra up to here, and from there again the development length. And this much is my development. Again, same concept. You know the concept now. Yeah, you know the concept now. So again, this length, okay, this length from here. Wait, this I think I've taken this thing. Yeah, it is only up to here. Okay. Yeah, how much it is? This is 1500. And again, how much is this horizontal red portion? Again, 500 minus cover of a column, which is 40 And what about this L? This will be development length of 57 into diameter of the bar is again 20 minus this one will give me the depth, this one L shape it is going to give me. Again, understand the drawing. It's written 25 diameter 2 bar and 20 diameter 2 bar. 25 diameter 2 bar already we have calculated, which is going past this particular area. Whatever is left is my 20 diameter 2 bar. So I'll come back to the Excel sheet. I'll say top right extra at C junction. Why it is C junction? Because this particular junction is C junction. So I've written top right extra at C junction. Number of member is 1. It's a 20 diameter bar. Number of bar is 2. So this cutting length is 1550. Is it 1550? Yeah, see 1550. So I've written. So I written here 1550 plus this is 460. How it is 460? 500 minus 40 is 460. And how it is 680? 680 is 57 into diameter of the bar minus 460 will give me this particular depth. Got it? So my total cutting length will be 1550 plus 460 plus 680 will give me how much? Will give me 2690. And cutting length will be 2690 divided by 1000 will give me how much? 2.69. So this is the cutting length of one bar. If I want to find the total cutting length, 2.69 multiplied by number of members into number of, number of bar into number of member will give me the total cutting length, which is 5.38. Now, since it's a 20 diameter bar, I need to put this in the 20 diameter column. So again, 5.38 multiplied by 2.47 will give me how much? 13.289 kg of a steel is required. Got it? Great. That's it. So other than that, rest all things I've explained you how it has to be done. Okay, this is not required. We'll delete this. Rest all is clear. That's it. Finish. So in this way, you have to find the cutting length of the this thing. What is that? Bar. So everything we have done. Now you understood. Now just imagine bottom straight we are done. In that 20 dia separately, 16 dia separately we done. Top we did 25 diameter. Then top left extra we did. Top right extra we did. Last one is left out. Which is that? The center portion. This one supposed to find. So this is called as top straight bar. Okay. This is called as top straight bar, which is at the junction B. So how do you find this? It's very simple. Very simple. What is there? This complete length you want to find. This complete length you want to find. And luckily, you know that from the face of this column to the left side, it is 1670. From the face of this column to the right side, it is 1550. Can you, if you add 1670 and if you 1670 and 1550, whether you're going to get the total length, obviously you're going to get, but in between you have a column, right? In between you have a column. This is a column what I have. So this length we did not add. How do you add? This length we did not consider. We consider from here to here 1550 and we consider from here to here 1670. Middle, the green color portion, this portion is we did not add. So how do you add this? Very simple. Whatever is the size of your column, that you need to add. And we know that the column is everywhere, the column is 500 by 500. So we'll add this 500 into this. So this is 500. Yeah. So this is 500. Just add everything. 1670 plus 500 plus 150 will give me the total bar of this. Very simple. And what is the diameter of this bar? Again, it is mentioned here. So again, it is mentioned here 25 diameter 2 bar, which we already provided. 25 diameter 2 bar, which is already provided. The one which is left is actually a 20 diameter 2 bar and a 20 diameter 2 bar. So now again, don't tell sir 20 diameter 2 bar on the left side, 20 diameter 2 bar on the right side. That does it mean, in that case, it should be 4 bar. No, it is not 4 bar. That bar is going completely. So they have shown 20 diameter 2 bar on the left side, 20 diameter 2 bar on the right side. So now we are completely taking this complete length. So I'll consider only 2 bar only. I'll consider this 2 bar of 20 diameter and the complete length if I find, I'll get the answer for that. Okay, that's it. Simple. Go back to the Excel sheet now. It is here. I've written straight bar at junction B. So this is my junction B. Okay, junction B. And so what was written? It's a number of member is 1. Diameter of the bar is a 20 dia bar, right? It's a 20 diameter bar. Yeah. One thing I'll tell you. Anyhow, it's a 20 diameter bar. Okay. And after that, yeah, 20 diameter bar. Two numbers are there. Sorry, two numbers are there. So this length, how you'll find? Very simple. I told 1670 on the left side and this 1550 on the right side, and the middle what is that column is 500, so I added 500. If you want to be more accurate, you can bring it this on the other side also. That is 1670 plus 500 is a column, and on the right side it is again mentioned how much. So right side it was mentioned, right side it is mentioned 1550. Add 1550, 1550, enter, finish. So 3720 is a bar which you need to cut and bring it and place it on the side practically. So to put it in a better way, suppose if you're working on the side, and let us say if this is your column, which is a junction column, so you'll be providing a bar here, which is with the, and the cutting length, if I ask you what is the cutting length of this bar, you will tell. So the cutting length of this bar will be 3720. Out of this 3720, I need to keep 1670 on the left side, 1550 on the right side. That means this portion, not this one. Where is that? Yeah. So this will be 1670, 1670 on the left side, and this will be 1550 on the right side. Okay. So which is your left and which is your right? That means it will be something like this. So this will be left portion, and this will be your right portion. Okay, got it. So this is your right portion, which is 1550. This is your left portion 1670, and the middle portion will be your size of the column, which is 500. Got it? Practically, I've explained you. Okay, now I think you should not have any doubt after this. All the things I've covered here. And in this way, we have finished our complete the beam bar bending schedule. That is the main bars, whatever we had, everything I explained you. Now, I'll tell you one small case study here. Now, for example, let us consider instead of this writing 20 diameter 2 bar here, let us consider they had written this particular area, this one, instead of 20 diameter, let us say if it was 16 diameter, if it was 16 diameter, if it was 16 diameter, in that case, what you would have done? In that case, you should have calculated your value separately. Then you cannot merge 1670, 1550 because this is 20 diameter 2 bar on the left side and this will be 16 diameter 2 bar on the right side. In that case, you should make one more bar, something like this. You should write straight bar at B junction on the left side, straight bar at B junction on the right side. And in this, you should remove this particular portion. Okay, that is 1670. This and this, you take it out. And the next one, you add it. You're getting my point? So there may be cases in that case you have to do in. Yeah. So I hope you have enjoyed my lecture up to here. You got a complete idea how the BBS has to be done. Try to do it manually. And in the next lecture, this last one point which I need to explain is about the stirrup, right? Because your BBS is not completed yet. Everything is done. There is a stirrups coming here. We'll find the cutting length of stirrup and also we'll find how many stirrups is required. So you can see the Excel sheet. I have kept it ready. I'll explain you how this has to be done. And once you learn this, entire BBS for one beam is done. So now imagine there are so many beams here. You have to do for everything. But luckily, in the upcoming lectures, I'll teach you for this complete thing. Okay. For all the things I have prepared the Excel sheet and kept, and I'll quickly explain you how to prepare Excel sheet once, and then everything I'll explain you. Okay. So prepare up to here. I mean, practice up to here. Do the manual calculation. If you learn manual calculation, Excel sheet you can do. We'll see you back in the next lecture. Thank you.